How y'all doing today? My name is Damian Pacheco from the Reaching Branch, and you're watching Root Rant, my weekly segment on a particular subject matter that's on my heart right now that might have some value to you. So what are we going to talk about today? Spring cleaning. Why? Because I'm outside, that sun is shining, there's blue sky behind me, and you know what? It's spring, officially. I don't care what the weather forecast has said for the past couple weeks. I don't care about the fact that it snowed last week. It's spring right now. I'm outside, I'm not wearing no coat, and I'm excited. Because I get to hang out here for the first time and do a root rant in this lovely weather with the birds chirping, the sun shining. It's a good day to be alive, and it's a good day to make some great changes in your life. Now, what do we normally do when spring comes around? We do a couple of things. But the first thing that we normally start doing and start thinking about is, spring cleaning. Well, maybe you don't, maybe I don't, but our mothers and fathers and maybe our grandparents do. So, spring cleaning is a great idea. In theory, we get rid of all the stuff that we've accumulated for the year. We make room for new stuff. We kind of make it all look nice and pretty. We spend about 3 weeks of our life cleaning it all up, and then the summer happens. In theory, it's great. In practice, what happens? We go to whatever room it is or whatever area it is. We start looking at it, and we're just like, gosh, what are we going to do with it? And if you're anything like me, when you start this, you do what I did today. You look at your room, you look at your house, you look at the area that you're cleaning, and you're like, okay, let me get my black bag, let me throw out all the junk, and make room for all the good stuff. And that's exactly what I did today. I go into my room, because my parents said to me, they said, Damien, we're going to renovate the house, we're going to paint it a little bit, can you help out and like gut this room and gut the basement or whatnot of all this stuff, let's clean it up. I said, sure, no problem. So 5.5 hours later, I've got like 4 black bags. I had ripped everything out. I said, all this stuff, this isn't necessary, this isn't necessary, this isn't necessary. Oh my God, this is the bear that I had when I was a kid. And then I find these books and I find all this other stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, gosh, I accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. Man, I completely forgot about it. And there's a reason for that. The mind is a funny thing. It remembers the things that are important, and the things that aren't important, or at least aren't necessary for our daily living, it kind of puts it all the way in the back. So for instance, the stuff that you absolutely need to know, like for instance, I have work today. It's here. I have work today. But, I remember that time when I was 3 years old and me and my cousin went to Disneyland. You don't think about that on a daily basis, so where's that in your mind? In your mind, the memory is back here. Hi, I'm the memory of my cousin at 3 years old. Right. Why? Because it's not necessary for you to survive today. It's a great memory. It's nice. When you see a picture of it, you get all these nostalgic memories. That's why we keep trinkets. But the bottom line is it's not really important on the day-to-day, right? So your mind has already done spring cleaning. Your mind is cleaning itself every single day. It gets new information. It takes the old stuff that isn't necessary and kind of puts it over here. The difference between your physical location and your mind is this. Physical location, I keep a trinket here, I keep something there, I get something new, I put it in, I take the old stuff, I throw it out, it goes to the dump, and I never see it again. Your mind gets a new piece of information, something that's great, it's like, wow, this is awesome, it gets a prominent space right here, right in the front. Whoosh. And then that little thing that was old, that was outdated, that you don't really like as much, or maybe doesn't have as much importance in your life, it kind of gets put back over here. And then you get something else new. It gets up here, and then that secondary new thing kind of goes there, and that older piece of information goes back, and back, and back, and back, and back, and back. Your mind never forgets. Your subconscious mind never forgets anything. So spring cleaning in your house is very similar in the sense that, yeah, you get rid of stuff and you make room for new stuff. But in the end, at the house, in your room, you can get rid of something and it's gone forever. In your mind, you have to realize that you can only dilute the negative experiences that you've had. You can only dilute the experiences that you've had that go against your inner power. So this spring, this summer, this time when everything's starting to blossom, the world is getting nice and pretty and pristine, realize that this is an incredible opportunity for you to go and read some great books. Go out and experience the world. Go to the beach, go on a hike, do something that just brings a different experience into your life. Hang out with great people who are going to make you feel good about yourself. Go read a good book. Go check out some art at a museum or something like that. Expand your mind and realize that every time you do something for you, you're putting something bright and shiny in the forefront that is saying, okay, here I am, and all those other experiences that didn't bring creativity, didn't bring joy, didn't bring happiness, didn't bring growth into my life, I'm going to take those things and I'm going to move them back, and I'm going to start building myself up from the inside out so that I can have a greater influence on other people out there, that you can really branch out and do great things and have a great influence on others through your example and through the life that you lead. You see, now is the time to start bombarding your mind with the positive. Now is the time to start putting those seeds in, because there is seed time, there's growth time when you're building all that up, and then there's harvest time. And if you do it right, if you plant the seeds now of that good life that you can have through the books, the CDs, the seminars, the associations, the experiences, then come fall, come winter, come 90, 100 days from now, you're going to start seeing the fruits of those labors. You're going to start seeing some positivity because you've been cleaning your mind out. And by cleaning your mind and giving yourself good stuff to work with, everything changes. The world starts to blossom. So thank you so much for watching the Reaching Branch here today, the Root Rant. All right? Welcome once again to the Reaching Branch. Thank you. May you reach from the roots towards the life of your choosing, bearing good fruit all along the way. Have a good time with the spring cleaning. Come back next week. We're going to have some great stuff for you. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Once again, my name is Damien Pacheco from thereachingbranch.squarespace.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.